Have you ever watched a massive ship turn? Thousands of tons of steel swinging slowly in the water. And it all comes down to a rudder you'd hardly notice. James uses this exact picture in chapter 3, verses 4. He says even a huge ship driven by a strong wind are steered by a very small rudder, wherever the pilot wants them to go. And a verse before that, in verse 3, he points to horses. A small bit in a horse's mouth, he says, and you can turn the whole animal, a creature 10 times your size, guided by a piece of metal that fits in your hand. Small thing, big direction. And then, in verse 5, James makes it personal. The tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts. He's talking about your words and mine, the ones we use every single day. I think we forget that we treat our words like they're a throwaway, just talking, just venting, just being honest. But James is telling us something we'd rather not hear. The smallest thing you say can steer a whole relationship towards warmth or onto the rocks. I felt this last week. Someone said one sentence to me, 6 words maybe, and I carried it around for 2 days. Not because it was cruel, but because it was careless. And it made me wonder how many of my own throwaway sentences other people are still carrying around long after I've forgotten I said them. Here's what's stirring in me, and I'm learning from it. I don't get to control everything in my relationships, but I do get to hold the rudder. The comment at the dinner table, the tone, the reply I fire off when I'm tired, the little aside in the group chat, every one of those small moments is quietly steering something. So here's my invitation for today. Pick one conversation you'll have in the next few hours, just one. Before you walk into it, ask yourself a single question, straight out of James 3. Which way am I steering this? You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to have the perfect words. You just have to grab the rudder. Because the smallest word pointed in the right direction can turn the whole relationship towards life.